You are listening to the Call to Action podcast, where we aim to inspire, educate, and inform entrepreneurs and self-starters on tech and tips related to navigating this ever-changing world. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to episode 13 of the Call to Action podcast. My name is Shantae, and I am the host, as well as a person that runs the blog on ctamarketing.biz. And today I'm going to do a review of a marketing campaign that I thought was genius. And I used to do these a long time ago. And when I saw this one, I was like, ooh, I have to do this one because I really like what they're doing. Very creative. So this is actually one of two that I'm going to do between this week's podcast and next week's podcast. So stay tuned for that one. Before we go into today's topic, what I'm going to do is share a motivational quote, which I do for all of my podcasts. And here is the motivational quote for episode 13 of the Call to Action podcast. Don't worry about darkness, for that is when the stars shine brightest, by Napoleon Hill. That to me speaks volumes. When you're going through things and you're feeling like you're alone, just know that it's times like that when you shine your brightest. It's when you need to really connect with yourself. So I hope you found that motivational quote inspiring as I did. Now let's look at this campaign that I want to talk about, and it's called the Audible Challenge 2020. So basically, the way this works is that you get a $20 Amazon credit just for listening to 3 audiobooks from audible.com. And I thought this was great. The way I got introduced to it was through email. I got an email on the 6th, which was just a few days ago, of January. And I thought, this is great. And as I read on, I really got excited. And I'm going to share with you why I got so excited about this campaign that Audible and Amazon.com is running. So if you don't know about Audible, I'm going to give you just a really quick introduction. So according to their website on Audible.com, Audible is the world's largest seller and producer of audiobooks and other spoken word entertainment, enriching the lives of millions of listeners every day. I am one of those millions of listeners. I've been with Audible for a very long time, not really sure how many years it has been, but I think it's probably since they first came out because I just was really thrilled with what they were doing with the technology and providing audiobooks and the convenience of it. So with Audible, you can get, of course, audiobooks. They have news, they have free monthly audiobooks for members, and some books are available in other languages like Spanish and Chinese or Mandarin. And also some books come with additional materials such as PDF documents. They have books for kids, for teens, of course, for adults. They have self-help books. They have books on topics such as marketing, search engine optimization, social media, pretty much anything that you want to know about. You can get those books from Audible, not to mention the convenience. You can also listen to them on your mobile devices. So let's go back to the campaign because this is what I was really excited about. So with this campaign, the Audible Challenge 2020, what you can do is you listen to 3 distinct titles between January 1st, 2020 and March 3rd, 2020. Yeah, that's it. You listen to 3 books. Like, that's totally it. And once you complete those 3 books, you receive an Amazon credit for $20. It's that simple. So I thought this was really good. And I like the way that they did this because If you have not been introduced to Audible, this is a good way to get you introduced into Audible. And here's a few reasons why I thought the Audible Challenge 2020 was genius. The first one is that for anyone who has not tried Audible, this is a great incentive for you to give it a try. You get $20 for listening to 3 books. The monthly membership, I think, is about $15 or so. And I'm on an automatic payment. So, but I think it's like $15 a month, somewhere around there, but it's worth it. And you also get a discount with the gold membership. You get a discount when you get a book. So if you've used your credit, then you get another book at a discount. And they're always offering some type of special that I get in my email when I run out of credits. So it's really good for that too. Another reason I like the Audible Challenge is the fact that the Audible Challenge not only encourages new subscribers to get involved, but even as a current subscriber, I am also included in the challenge. I'm automatically entered, and you would be too. And all you have to do is just complete 3 books by March 3rd to get the $20 Amazon credit. The third reason why I think this was such a good idea is the fact that the Audible books are available on both audible.com and amazon.com. And I think that this is a good way to introduce the Kindle versions of the book as well as the printed versions of the audiobooks. A lot of the books on audible.com are available in print and on Kindle. So when you complete your 3 books by the dates that they said, which was by March 3rd, and you get your $20 Amazon credit, now you can get more versions of that book, or you can get other books from Amazon.com as well. So I thought this was great. I thought it was a great pair up of the two between Audible and Amazon. Of course, if you don't know this, Amazon.com owns Audible, but it was just a really, really good idea. What I noticed as I did a little bit more research is I was looking to see how did they share this, or how did Audible promote this campaign. So I immediately went to Twitter, and I didn't see anything on Twitter about it. They did a really good job of promoting books and other features of Audible, some of their narrators, but in the other campaigns that they had, like they have one with Common right now that they're promoting on Twitter, which I think is great. And what I didn't see was this particular campaign. So then I looked on Instagram, and I also looked on Facebook. Same results. I didn't see that. So I'm thinking that this is really just an email campaign, which is good because now they're just directly targeting people that are subscribers in their program. So for this campaign. So I think that was great. So if you have not checked out audible.com, go there. You can get books. It's really good. It's really convenient. You can listen to the books on your phones, on your computer, on your tablets. You can download them so you can just listen on the go. So it's just really good, especially if you travel or you have to commute to work. Just awesome. Really, really awesome. As you can tell, I'm really big on Audible. So make sure that you go check it out. I'll have some books I'm going to recommend on my blog at ctamarketing.biz. I'll put them with this post. So make sure that you go to ctamarketing.biz, click on podcasts, and you will be able to hear this full podcast as well as see some books that I recommend from Amazon.com. That is all I have for today for episode 13 of the Call to Action podcast. Make sure that you go and check out episode 2, because in that episode, I do introduce some creative ways that you can market your business. So you'll be able to see where this ties in, where I was talking about cool ways to market your business. And this with what Amazon and Audible.com is doing is a really good example of the two together. So thank you for listening, and until next time. Thank you for joining me on this episode of the Call to Action podcast. Make sure to visit me on my blog at ctamarketing.biz. There, you can find articles for entrepreneurs and self-starters on tech and tips to help navigate this ever-changing world. Until next time.